I know I'm not what you need. Baby, why you trying? Come over and comfort me. Ain't no sense in lying, deserving honestly. We could just part ways, find out our own destiny. Baby, 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 you know I'm more than just a girl that you can meet walking down the street. I think you know that I'm the one that you want in your company.
Hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel guys. If you're new here today, hi, my name is Lena, nice to meet you. If you're prepared to be amazed, give this video a big thumbs up, click the subscribe button, and don't forget to turn on the post notifications so you don't miss a single video. As usual, I just woke up. It has officially been 11 months since I've straightened my hair and 10 months since I've put dye in my hair, and it has grown significantly, okay? When I first started this journey, yes, I was gonna wait for a year, but I just couldn't do it. My hair was like up here, okay? Hey, let's get back on track. So, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you all know that I am pregnant. Yes, it's actually been a lot of stress for me, but I've decided to come back to YouTube because you guys are my outlet and I really do like posting and uploading. So I'm going to be doing pregnancy week by week updates, and I'm also going to be doing how I became a single mom, what it's like being single, pregnant, moving back home, all this other type of stuff that's been going on. I will explain it. I'm so tired. So, my first trimester was horrendous. I just remember sleeping 24/7. I would fall asleep at work, literally walking. I think the longest I slept was like 16 hours straight. It got so bad to the point where I ended up having to tell my managers at Hooters because I was just like, dude, I'm so exhausted. And they kept on making me do the hard side work, and I was just like, I can't really do this because I'm having some medical issues, and I was tired of saying medical issues, so by the time I quit, everyone knew what was going on. Throughout my first trimester, there were mood swings. I remember when I was at Hooters, you're supposed to be really bubbly and happy, but when the customers would make a joke or something, I would just stare at them like you're not funny and just walk away. It was getting to that point. I kept forgetting stuff. I forgot straws. I forgot drinks. I was like, why am I forgetting all this stuff?
Pregnancy brain
is real. So, a lot of my first trimester was at Hooters, and it was just horrible. Everything was just really hard with all the side work, and our rules kind of changed a little bit at Hooters at my store. So I picked up a morning shift, although I worked that night, and in my brain, I assumed that I would get to pick out an early out section because I worked a double. But that was not the case, so I worked for like 14 hours that day in my first trimester, and that was the first double that I did since I got hired in April. And I was legit falling asleep while walking. I kid you not. When I didn't have a table that needed anything, I would go to the back, like where we made our drinks and stuff, and just like lay on the wall. And people were like, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm just really tired, girl. And then they were like, oh, me too. I'm like, you have no idea. That was really the whole first trimester. I never threw up. I was just really lazy and tired. I didn't want to eat anything. I still really don't, but we'll talk about that later. I didn't have any cravings or food aversions. I was just done. I was just tired. I just wanted to be in bed all day. I'm gonna be talking about symptoms and how I knew I was pregnant because I get those questions in my DMs now. And honestly, I just knew. I knew that I was ovulating. I knew when it happened. I knew the day that it happened, and I knew that I was. And it was really weird. And then I cramped for like a few hours one day. Never had any acne. My skin actually cleared up, which I thought was really weird. I had like a massive breakout from the previous month that I was still trying to get rid of, and it just magically disappeared out of nowhere the month that I was pregnant. And I was just like, this is really weird, because usually I'll like break out even more, but that wasn't the case. So then my period didn't come around, so I took a test and it was positive, and I took multiple tests You don't have to take multiple tests. I also went to the hospital because I hadn't told my mom yet or anybody, so I didn't really know what I was doing. And I got my blood drawn at the hospital. They confirmed it was early pregnancy. And I also had a vaginal, which was a horrible experience for me, and I'll explain that in the next video. It was the worst experience of my life. As always, my lovelies, I hope you guys have a fantabulous day. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. There will be more to come because this is all I have been talking about recently, and it's all I can talk about because there's nothing else going on in my life. Bye.
Too much for